38s, 9-9s, 10 Mac 10s, the shit's never end. You can't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer and them 357 bitches. Biggie Smalls, the millionaire, the mansion, the yacht, the 2 weed spots, the 2 hot clocks.
All right. Another day, another training session, and today we are bringing to you a special episode, and it's gonna be special from now on because for the next few days I'm gonna be filming from home. So this is a full home workout that you guys can do, predominantly lower body and abs today. So it's an epic one, something a little bit different. I'm having to isolate. There's nothing wrong with me. Just a close contact. So, like I said, I train every day and I keep to it. So I'll show you guys exactly what I'm doing. Started off with squats today, which was really good. Nice and easy, nice and controlled. Gets your body nice and warm as well too. Now, one of the biggest issues with people training from home is they have no motivation. So with me, I actually use a lot of music. So music is one of the things I find easy to get me into the zone while I want to work out. So first of all, make sure you have a good playlist as well. If you guys want me to kind of put together a playlist for you, let me know, and I actually can for you guys. I want to help you guys as much as possible. So I know a lot of you guys train from home at the moment. So it's a normal thing nowadays to train from home. So after doing 2 sets of that, Roy said getting a little bit of dancing as well to get the upper body warm. You guys probably never see me dance. I was actually really vibing to the music. So you can see me really in my zone there. Okay, so approaching another set of squats as well, really starting to feel those legs. It's really important as well too to get a good warm-up in. Now, if you guys want to have a successful workout at home, first of all, the warm-up's important, like I just said. Okay, feel your muscles work and awaken. It's very hard to actually get that warm-up in, but it actually motivates you to work harder. And I guarantee you guys that once you actually start getting a good warm-up in and using a high rep warm-up in like this, you guys will actually start to get into the zone. Another rule is don't stop. Keep your rest breaks minimal, very short while you are working out, because once you stop, you lose motivation for training at home. Now, I've got my dead ball over here. What I'm doing again is keeping exactly the same principles that apply. My knees are pushing through my heels. Of course, I'm training with no shoes, so I can really feel the ground and push and feel my glutes activate, and then of course a hip extension to bring the weight back up. So this is an amazing exercise. That's a 30-kilo dead ball as well too. So it's like me doing ideally a 30-kilo front squat, but with the dead ball there's a lot more balancing that you have to do as well too, because obviously its weight is dispersed a lot more than if you had your standard barbell as well too. Although there's a little bit more balance with the barbell, the dead ball offers this like weird dispersion of weight. That's kind of like one of those stones or those atlas that the strongmen use for their training. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You can really feel your muscles work, and I really love it, and I don't regret getting this one at all as well too. It's a quick little selfie check and form check to ensure that I'm still in shape. To ensure that your boy is still got what it takes, even though I'm at home. Now, the lighting was just good. I also got some new RGB lights, so I was getting a bit of testing here to check it out. And guys, if you can, please watch all my videos right to the end so the algorithm can boost it. I want to help you guys as much as possible. And obviously, it motivates me when I see my videos going well to constantly keep putting out content, getting all the full reps and sets, because it does take a while to edit. So next on this set, really pushing through. Now, the funny thing is, I was really concentrated on my workout, but I still kept looking into the camera for some reason. And I do that a lot when I film. I'm not exactly sure why, but at this point, my legs were starting to bend, and I really could feel it. And today, I didn't even like caffeinate myself as much. I had a little bit of a coffee before I started training as a pre-workout, and I had some EAAs from BSN, and yeah, that's all I needed, but I could feel it. My energy was good. I could really feel. Now, there's a great one here. This is our Staggered Squats. I really love this. I don't know why they refer to most lunge movements as squat movements, because it's kind of like a half squat. But yeah, this is amazing. The main thing we have to notice here is the control, making sure you really control. And on the way down, I started to speed up a little bit because my control was basically too much, ideally, because I was thinking, you know what, I don't have much weight. The more control I add means the more tension I can actually add to the muscle, which is true in some cases, but after a while you just get bored. So I started to speed it up slightly, but it's more about not throwing the weights around and actually still keeping in control, but feeling the muscles work while we're doing. Ideally, like this was awesome. I could really feel my quads bend. And I want you guys to try this if you guys haven't tried this before. In fact, you can try this without weights at all. And I guarantee you, you guys are going to be in for some epic quad isolation that your quads are going to feel the burn. So I've tried this with a few different variations. But yeah, this was a massive burn. And it's a great exercise to do at home too. This is a brilliant one. So for those of you that don't have much equipment, definitely lean on this exercise. It's called a Staggered Squat. So yeah, just getting a few sets in with this one again. Like I said, very very minimal rest when you guys are training at home, especially when you're hitting legs. Reason for that is one, you're gonna recover quicker because you are using lighter weights, unless you guys have 60-kilo dumbbells at home and can recover super quick. But if you're recovering that quick with lighter weights, then you can actually keep putting more tension in the muscle, and it's only gonna be effective for you. In like a little bit more scientific terms, you're going to be working with a bit of a metabolic training regime, and that actually promotes muscle growth too. Whereas if you do rest for too long, you are going to be putting less tension on the muscle with already lighter weight, and you're going to reduce your chance of growth. And I want to actually talk about something completely different today. So I was on my Instagram at Kwame Dua, for those of you that don't follow me already. And one of the questions, I did the whole ask me a question thing. And one of the questions, and I know a lot of people want to know, was, does sex impact on your bodybuilding negatively? So does that mean, what, in other words, that's trying to say, or the question they're trying to ask was, if you have sex, is that going to ruin your gains from bodybuilding? And my answer was yes and no. Okay. Now, to go a little bit further in this, I want to actually teach you guys how to fix it as well, too, in the same purpose. So it does impact your gains, yes, because sex actually depletes your zinc levels. Zinc is actually responsible for creating a hormone called testosterone and prolactin. So if your zinc levels are depleted in your body, your natural testosterone levels are just going to drop at the same time too. So, which is something we want to avoid. So yes, it does in a way, but in another way, no, because you can fix it just by replenishing your zinc levels and some rest at the same time too. So that these are some of the things that you really want to ensure that you're still keeping up to date with if you are hitting that finish line as well too. So when I say sex, it doesn't just necessarily mean with another person. It can also mean self-gratification too. As long as you hit that finish line, as a guy, you generally will be depleting your zinc levels. So yeah, I know it sounds random, but I'm sure a lot of people don't obviously talk about this openly, but it's questions that people want to know the answers to. So I want to help you guys, like I said, as much as possible in all areas. And if it helps, why not? So yeah, this is a great exercise as well too. And with this exercise, my God, if you keep your hip extension up, you will feel your glutes. So the great thing about this movement is what it does is you actually go into hip hinge. So if you watch my hip, they slightly move back and then hip extension. It's a great glute or posterior chain exercise as well too. So I've just done it from different angles so you guys can see from the back. So it's almost kind of like you doing a stiff leg deadlift, but just in a wider stance, or even let's even put it just a wider stance, like, or sumo deadlift, but yeah, with dumbbells. In fact, so I'm gonna actually call it sumo deadlifts with dumbbells in the description because I think it's a lot easier to name. But I absolutely love it, and yeah, I could really feel my glutes burn. And the main focus was, again, keeping that hip extension up at the same time. Now, onto single leg. This required a lot of balance here. And I love this exercise today because I know balance is something that I got to work on as well. Obviously, I got to work on my stabilizer muscles, but it was great for my legs. Really, really good for my legs. And I lost my balance a few times, I'm not going to lie. And I had to try and fight it. And the best way to learn is to actually do. So that I was doing, and I don't usually do balance work in the gym, so this actually just gave me the opportunity to do this as well. So yeah, guys, there's some benefits at home of training at home. You get to do a few of the things that you really should be working on, but you don't really, I guess, prioritize in the gym, which I don't usually. I'll never prioritize or do a single leg deadlift in the gym. Like I'll usually leave this to like functional training sites, like F45 and stuff like that to do, which is awesome for your body, and also you can actually reap some awesome benefits from it. But your conventional bodybuilding training, we seem to ideally neglect it. Look at me almost trip over there. Whew. That was intense, such a lightweight over there. For those of you that are wondering the weight of my dumbbells as well, guess. I want you guys to actually guess, because I'm very curious to see what you guys think it is. But yeah, this actually started to get a little bit more challenging as well too, and it was really keeping that tension on my legs, my hamstrings, my glutes as well too. Whenever I hip extended, I could really feel my glutes, and yeah, it looks easy, but it's honestly quite challenging. I mean, I didn't make it look easy. I wish I could, but it really, really got me as well too. So the best part of this was, after this, I was like, you know what? I get to finish off with some abs. So stay tuned, guys. We got some abs right at the end. And the beauty of this ab workout is it's a full or long workout. And in fact, because I have gone through all the sets with this workout, you guys can also use this as a follow along. So feel free to actually join me and work with me. You can pause the video when you can, but most of these workouts, honestly, you need minimal rest with it. And if the weight gets too much, just drop it and even do body weights of the same exercise. And I guarantee you feel it, you get good burnout out of it, and a good workout overall too. So that'll be epic for you guys. So this was an awesome one. Some nice pulse reps. Nice getting those pulses in, feeling those glutes and hamstrings. Now, when you pulse that slow, that's where you feel the burn. It really, really starts to target those muscle groups that you really want to hit. So for me, I could just feel that burn, feel my glutes work, and yeah, I was in heaven. Now let's get into our ab workout. Okay, this is a nice little full or long workout. It's 5 minutes workout as well too. So I basically set my timer to 5 minutes to work into this. So even if you're not doing any of the workouts, I do urge you to try this as much as possible. You don't have to do this with your hands off the ground. With this, you can just put your hands on the ground if you do struggle and you feel like you're not at that level yet to do that ab exercise. Next up, we got some crunches, and I try to do some crunches every second exercise. Because this is almost a non-stop one with hardly any breaks. My breaks were basically the crunch time, the crunches in the exercises. So this was this was challenging, but it was fun. It was fun. It's always a good time to finish off with abs. You feel good, you feel confident, your abs feel tighter, and yeah, I could really, really feel those abs work here. It's just something about doing abs at the end of your workout and finishing it off like with some abs. And with me, I'm just sitting there trying to squeeze those muscles, as you guys can see, getting that nice tightness in, opening up my legs, and then we're into a butterfly. I wanted to angle a little bit so you guys could see. The butterfly ones are amazing as well too, because once you come in and as you coming back, you can really squeeze your core and feel it. So that's very important as well too. Getting that nice squeeze in and then controlling on the way back down. It's nice. So we're getting that real push. Bring it up and then control down. Nice, nice, nice. And then this is the thing about abs as well, especially when you're coming up to top, you require that explosive power. So if you're using a little bit of momentum, it doesn't hurt. It's, it might save you a little bit as well of trouble. And then you see what I'm doing as well too is with most of these exercises, on my way down, I'm actually squeezing and trying to ensure that I'm still getting a nice controlled movement on the way down. So it just helps me to still keep that tension on my abs the whole way through. This is amazing. This like where my abs were starting to bend. It was really challenging me because I haven't, to be honest, done much ab work in a while. So I've kind of taken a little bit of abs out of my training. So yeah, it's been a tough one because I still do abs, but most of my abs is through my resistance training. And I like that little twist over there, getting everything involved. You can see the abs working. This is a great part of bodybuilding. It's actually training yourself to be able to feel those muscles. Once you start to feel those muscles, it is a game changer. You actually level up a lot. And this is why one day I'll probably like to do a bit of a master class on time and attention training, because and teach you guys how to get in tune with your muscle and how to feel it. So I was talking to a mate like a couple of weeks ago about this, because we're talking about the difference between a beginner and an intermediate to advanced trainer. And what the main difference is when you're starting out, your goals are to, build muscle, like lose fat, whatever. But you ideally are given exercises and you just do them. Okay. And obviously you might be told, you know, try and get your mind muscle connection in, but a lot of people don't. They're like, yes, I can, because at the end of the day, most of the time when you want to actually reach certain goals, you are like, you kind of need that motivation constantly, and then what happens is the numbers becomes your motivation, which happens to most of us. So just getting through the workout, getting it done becomes the motivation. And it's very hard for you to actually keep consistently with your mind and muscle to the exercise. So that's where it becomes a tough one. So this is what is very interesting. Something that literally separates the boys from the men, because once you can get in tune with your body and connect your muscles properly, all the ladies from the women, sorry, the girls from the women, or yeah, once you get in tune with your muscles, it's a whole game changer to your training, to how much you work, to your forming technique. And that's where a deeper understanding to biomechanics occurs, where it is harder to argue that someone is doing an exercise wrong, because everyone has a different biomechanic structure. So the way something might affect you might affect someone else differently. So yeah, and that was the end of my abs workout. But I did not finish over there. I decided to just jump on my assault bike. The assault bike is a great piece of cardio equipment. Stayed on there for about 2 minutes and absolutely smashed it out on there. But I'm not gonna lie, it was burning. So like probably after the first like couple of seconds, I was like, oh, I just need to use my legs for a bit and rest up for a bit. I was starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable as well too. But it was good. Like I really enjoy the assault bike. I usually will set little goals of 100 calories or 200 calories or 300 calories to burn on the assault bike, and it's just a full sprint mayhem. Like it's just really just powering and tiring yourself. This machine just loves to burn people. It loves to put you in that zone. But yeah, what I want to say, guys, is a big thank you to everyone that has followed my journey, has been a part of my journey. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate for all of you that made it to the end. Thank you. I appreciate you. A massive shout out to Graph Language as well too, for the massive shout out, the super chat shout outs as well too. Like I said, I always be giving shout out to everyone that contributes. I am doing live sessions daily for 60 days as well. So I haven't missed a day yet. Even though I'm doing train every day and also live sessions every day, I haven't missed any yet. So yeah, ideally, I just want to make sure that you guys are really on track with everything. And if you can, jump on the live streams as well, because I do quite interesting topics and suggest topics as well too. Even in this video, what you guys want to see, I'll answer in live stream for you. I'll answer it even during my training stuff you guys want to see. I'll record them for you. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys are the real MVPs, and without you, none of this would be happening. So thank you so much. And yeah, I appreciate everything you guys do. Hope you guys are having a lovely day. Keep kicking goals, and don't let anything bring you down. Stay strong, guys. Remember, the mind is a powerful thing. Your boy is out. Peace.